You see this? This perfect room? This is the lie we sell you. And it's a beautiful lie, isn't it? For 7 days, this is your escape. Your perfect little world. My job was to maintain that illusion. I was a stateroom attendant for 5 years on one of the biggest ships in the world. You think we just change your towels and leave a chocolate on your pillow? We are the ghost in your vacation. We know when you fight, we know when you make up. We see what you read, what you eat in bed, what you hide in your drawers. But my confession isn't about the weird or gross things people leave behind. We can talk about that another time. This is about the time I found a secret that wasn't meant for me and had to make a choice. My day was a race against time. 18 cabins. Twice a day. That's 36 chances to make magic and 36 chances to find, well, anything. You learn to read your guests without ever meeting them. The family in 8214 were the explosion. Kids' toys, clothes, sand everywhere. The couple in 8216 were the neat freaks. Their room was cleaner when they left than when they arrived. But the one I remember was the woman in 8220. Mrs. Gable. She was in her late 70s, traveling alone. Always smiling, but with a deep sadness in her eyes. Her room was immaculate, but she had one strange habit. Every day, she would set up this little area on her desk. This photo of her late husband. A small, worn-out teddy bear. And a single, white rose she'd get from the dining room. It was like a little shrine. I was always so careful around it. It felt sacred. I'd clean her room, and she'd be sitting on the balcony, just staring out at the sea. We didn't talk much, but we had a silent understanding. I took care of her space, her shrine. The cruise ended. The final day is chaos. It's called Turnaround Day, and it's a special kind of hell. You have about 5 hours to flip the entire ship for the new wave of guests. It's a blur of stripping beds, hauling laundry, and rushing through hallways. Every second counts. I got to Mrs. Gable's room, 8220. It was empty. The little shrine was gone. Just an empty desk. I felt a pang of sadness. I started the routine. Strip the bed, check the drawers, clean the bathroom. I was on my hands and knees, doing a final check under the bed with a flashlight, like we're required to do. And there it was. A simple, gold wedding band. It had rolled right up against the back leg of the bed frame. My heart stopped. I knew it was his. The man from the photograph. My first thought. My training kicked in. Anything found goes to the supervisor, who logs it and sends it to the main guest services office. It's a process. It's slow. Mrs. Gable was probably already off the ship, in a taxi to the airport, halfway home. The chances of this ring finding its way back to her through the official channels felt slim. It could end up in a lost and found box for months. This wasn't just a piece of jewelry. This was the centerpiece of her shrine. It was her connection to him. Leaving it to the system felt wrong. It felt like a betrayal. So, my confession is this: I broke the rules. I didn't call my supervisor. I pocketed the ring, finished the room in a blur, and I ran. I was sprinting through the I-95, the main crew highway on deck 0. I had to get to the gangway. Security would be tight. Crew aren't supposed to just run off the ship. I found my supervisor, breathless, and I didn't tell him what I had. I just said it was a guest emergency for room 8220. He saw the look on my face and, God bless him, he just nodded and radioed ahead. I got to the disembarkation terminal. It was a sea of people and suitcases. I was looking for one elderly woman in thousands. It was hopeless. The crowd was thick, a swirling mass of faces and luggage tags. My heart pounded with every passing second. Then I saw her. Sitting on a bench by herself, away from the chaos, just staring at her hands in her lap. She was crying. I knelt down and said, "Mrs. Gable, I think you might have left this behind." And I opened my hand. The look on her face, first confusion, then shock, then a wave of relief so powerful it felt like I could touch it. She didn't say anything. She just took the ring, held it to her heart, and put her other hand on mine. We just stayed like that for a full minute. Her, me, and the ghost of her husband. I got in huge trouble later. A written warning for breaking protocol. But I'd do it again in a heartbeat. My job wasn't just about cleaning rooms. It was about taking care of people. And sometimes, that means breaking the rules to fix something that's truly broken. So if you're ever on a cruise, remember us, the ghosts who clean your room. We see more than just your mess. We see your secrets, your heartaches, and sometimes we're the only ones who can help.